ain't got the tape though. What tape you talking about? What tape y'all talking about? What tape y'all talking about? Fire Heart. What you got to do? What you got to do that is so important that you couldn't wait 10 more minutes? That's what I want to talk about that. I want to start right there first. Let's start there before we go in the end. Anywhere else. Fire Heart. You were very aware this is a 2-hour show, right? Since you're aware this is a 2-hour show, you had already planned in your mind to set aside 2 hours of your day. So if you already set aside 2 hours of your day, what does it matter if it takes 10 or 15 more minutes before it even starts? Huh? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm yeah. You know what? I'm going to pick on Fire Heart first, all right? Okay? Here we go, all right? Pick on, y'all know I love all y'all. Y'all know I already late. I'm going to tell you why I already late. I'm going to tell y'all why Ray is usually late to almost everything that he do in life. It's because on a daily basis, I deal with nothing but people, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all understand what that means, all right? When you live a life, right, that I live, and everything you do is dealing with people, Jack, you're an entrepreneur. You're on, you know, when you're dealing with nothing but people, you can forget a real life schedule. You know why? Because those other people don't understand that you're on a schedule. So what they gonna do, they gonna take their time because they only see themselves. So then when you got a bunch of them, it makes Ray day get behind. It's never my fault, people. It's never my fault. I'm just being honest. It's never my fault at all. What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hold on, I gotta check this message. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, child. 1 second, child. Un momento, por favor. Oh, I'm coming, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm coming. I know. There we go. Go there. Go there. Hold on. Oh yeah. Boom. Hold on. Boom. I know y'all are coming. Jeez. I can just feel the messages. When I say I can feel them, I can just feel the messages. Okay. Got that out the way. All right, y'all. Okay. Certified Chaos. What's going on, baby? What it do? It be that way sometimes. Motion sickness. What's going down? Raise the children. What's going on? NOAYT, we ain't gonna talk about that yet. Lisa, what's going on, sis? Mr. Man, J. Reed, man, where y'all been at, man? I ain't seen y'all in here in a minute, man. Well, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. Harvey Williams, happy Sunday to you. DDS Ricardo, you must be drinking too. Hey, it's red cup day, so. Brother AJ, what's going on? What is the deal? Little low man, how we doing? How's it going? I'm gonna try and be calm today, y'all. Aliana, what it do? Nubaco, how you living? Emmanuel, Stephen, Fireheart. You know I just like messing with you. You ain't gotta apologize. You know I just like messing. I just like giving y'all a hard time. Endless Waltz, you're actually on time. You gotta figure it out. If you're late to Raes take, you're right on time. And you're right on time, baby. That's how this thing rolls. All in the game. Zachary, Cameron, what's going on, y'all? What is the deal? All right, y'all. So Everybody else, you know, they kind of taking a Sunday off, but they'll be coming on sporadically. Coach calling the whole game. You know, they got stuff going on. But and then, you know, like Colin says, like, man, I ain't really watched no track this weekend, Ray. I don't know nothing to talk about. I was like, you ain't missed nothing. So really ain't nothing, you know, you ain't missed nothing. But I'll go ahead and go on and get it going, you know. I know they want to talk about. Y'all seen what's up, baby? 10 p.m. in Ireland. Hey, y'all seen I've been to Ireland. I was actually there in 2014 for the Commonwealth Games when I went to Nigeria. Yeah, I was there. I was in Ireland. Dublin. It was in Dublin. No, wait a minute. I think I'm lying. I think I got some shit confused. Wait a minute. Shit, what the hell was the Commonwealth Game? I know I've been to Dublin though. Damn, was Ireland? No, I was in Scotland. Man, that's why I tell you what the hell I was there in 2014 in the Commonwealth Games. I don't forgot now. I thought I was in Ireland. What was I at in 2014? Where was the Commonwealth Games at? Was that Scotland? Glasgow. Oh, that's right, Glasgow. So I was in Dublin. I was in Dublin, Ireland for a regular track meet then. Okay. Never mind. I was in Dublin for a regulation track meet, and I was in Glasgow for Commonwealth Games. All right. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. All right, y'all, so check it. Let's go ahead and jump in this thing. So, earlier this week, the week after it was Monday. Monday was started off by how? Y'all remember how Monday was started off? Monday was started off with that whole controversial stuff between Fred and Marcell, and they need to raise, yada, yada, yada. So y'all saw what I did. I even put the video out. I said, I'm tired of this knocker. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm tired of both of y'all. Honestly, I'm tired of Fred and I'm tired of Marcell, okay? Here's why I'm tired of both of them. And then when I went on there and I was like, you know what? F it. Shut up and just race. You know what I'm saying? Like, F it. Shut up and just race. All this back and forth stuff, that cute. That's all cute. That's all fine and dandy, but it's the internet age. That shit, it's kind of like how Bianca called one of them out. Like, you know, you going from I want to see you go from Instagram to the line. I like when you said that. So I'm going to say something to both of them, okay? I'm going to let y'all in on something, all right? In order for me to let y'all in on it, I got to give y'all the whole story. And that's why it's titled, The Race That Won't Happen, Kerley versus Jacobs, all right? So I get an email, you know, shout out to my people, you know what I'm saying? So they hit me up, and they was like, how serious are you about that track meet? And I was like, I'm dead serious. Like, let's get some sponsors. Let's get this thing popping and rolling. Let's get it going, all right? I'm going to read y'all the chat thread real fast, all right, real quickly. And then y'all it's going to build up something. We're going to get to the rest of it. If you have yet to connect with Jacobs and desire his attendance, let me know. I have a direct line to him in Italian. He doesn't speak good English, okay? I also live in NYC Metro, so if you need a local connection, let me know how I can help you. Somebody from Athletics, Westchester. I told them, thanks for reaching out, blase. Next message, you know, they was like, all right, I sent Marcell two dates, 19th, 24th, blase. Then they came back, and then, because he asked me, he said, what exactly would you want from him, Marcell? One-on-one with Fred or loaded field? I ain't gonna give y'all the rest of the names that he said, but we'll get into that later. And then I said, one-on-one with Fred, just like the Donovan and Mike race. And he wrote me back, Fred demands $100K ? I wrote him back. I said, yes, that's the minimum. Okay? Then he said, good, no clarity, yada, yada, yada. And he asked about prize money. I said, no prize money. Just straight up exhibition race. Okay, so we'll get to the nitty gritty of it, all right? So he actually gets in contact with Marcell and Marcell's camp. Okay? He actually does it. Not only that, he comes up with a couple ideas between me and him to where we can get sponsorship for this race to happen. Okay? All right? Stay with me now. I'll say it again. He talked to Marcell and his camp. They say, look, we would do it for the same price, plus a little extra something that we need to have done for the, you know, Scratch my back, I scratch your back. So I wrote back, okay, cool. 100,000, 100,000. So me and the dude, we going back and forth, emailing, conversation, everything. So we over here, and so we and him pretty much said, okay, well, shoot, we're going to have to get $250,000 to make this race happen. And then me and him both was like, all right, well, shit, well, you know what we got to do? We got to go to this bank and talk about a sponsorship. We got to go to DraftKings, you know. We're doing the business side of it, right? Right now, I'm going to have to do it like this here. Because people like to say I'm biased, all right? People like to say I'm biased, but I'm not. I just keep it 100. Marcell responded and said, yes, I'll do it for that price. With another favor. Got no problem with that. You know who has yet to respond? Marcell said that 100 grand, if y'all gonna guarantee me 100 bands, plus my extra thing I'm asking for y'all to do, which ain't no problem. If y'all gonna guarantee me 100 bands, I'm ready. Okay, Marcell don't gave his okay. So I pick up the phone and text Fred. Hey, baby, if we can make it work, 100K. Marcell said he in. He said he in. He said I'm here, I'm ready. I can't show y'all because y'all not take a lot of stuff and screenshot it. But the man literally said, he sent a screenshot message saying, if you bring the 100,000, I'm ready. We still on red with Fred. I hate to put my brother out there like that, but I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. I hate to put my brother out there like that, but I gotta do it. We still ain't heard back from Fred. After we said, okay, well, would you do it, Fred, for 100K? Because you said anytime, any place, anywhere, like Janet Jackson. So you say gotta be 6 figures or better. Okay, so we get the track. We get the 6 figures. We pretty much getting the 6 figures. No response back from Fred yet. So you know I gotta do it on Raes. They gotta call him out. Like, bro, you say anytime, anywhere, any place. That man said, I'm ready. 100,000, let's do it. I'm ready for the fight. And this is on Monday, Tuesday. Fred, where you at, baby? I gotta put it out. Fred, where you at, baby? You already know we don't hit you up. We don't text you. We don't send you. Hey, we asked you straight up, how much did you do it for? You gave us a number. We came back. Y'all have not got back with us yet. So don't go back on this goddamn on Instagram no time soon. Talking about some I'm ready, I'll race anytime, anywhere, because that dude let us know he will do it. You still ain't let the world know nothing. All right? So I just got to put it out there for everybody to know. So that's why I said, well, it's a race that won't happen then. Because we was over there. Look, man, look here. Y'all think I'm playing. Look, I can't show y'all, but I just can show y'all, like, look, really we're working. We've been over there working. Yeah, well, we can't do nothing if, we can't get no response after Fred and his camp. Fred and his camp ain't let us know nothing yet. So, that's just where it's at. That's just where it's at. Hold on. Would have to be like 6. So yeah, I had to go and put that out there so y'all can know, like, look, we really were trying. We really was trying. And we still are trying. But right now, I don't want nobody to be out there pointing the thing at Marcell. Because Marcell Camp done said, as long as we get 100K plus A and B, and A and B was easy. Like, oh, shit, man, hell, yeah, don't worry about that. We will do it. They gave us their yes. Fred, where y'all at? Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Well, shit, I guess they don't really want it. I guess they don't really want it then. I guess they don't. Colin, know I ain't lying. He'll tell y'all. He know I ain't lying. Shit,
yo,
trying to get this race to happen. And then, I ain't saying Fred backed out, but all I'm saying is when shit got it rolling for real and folks started talking, we ain't heard from Fred and his camp about this race no more.
oh, for real?
I just got through spilling it to the people. Dead serious.
Oh, man.
Folks say I'm biased. I ain't biased. I keep you 100. Y'all know I love Fred. But right now, Fred ain't responding to none of the requests about that race, even though people have said, yeah, we can do the 6 figures, we can get some sponsors, we can do it. And even Marcell done said, I'm with it.
Damn. That's tough, man. It's it's weird. Like you realize like it's not every like money's very, very important with a lot of things. But it's obviously like, there's other stuff going on. I guess. I know that like I knew about the first part of you guys. First, hi everybody. It's nice to see you guys. I knew about the first part of your ask. That was the first time I heard about, what's happened since. So damn. Yeah, these things are like big time. They're like super cool. Like I would understand like if it's something like, hey, we just need more time to plan something like this, like I can understand that because it's like I get it. It's a big race. Might take long to get things planned out, but I'd hope it happens at some point. Like
I can tell you like this here. It has to happen at a certain point for it to mean something. And that certain point got to be before we get to the World Championship. Because after that point, it don't matter no more. Like, well, shit, at that point, it's too late. The build up, the buzz is gone. Because if we could get it a one-on-one before the World Championships, that makes the World Championships that much more watchable. Because now it's like, okay, well, now we really finna see what they're gonna do.
I could see, so I agree, but I also I disagree a little bit too. And let me say why. So it's like if Lamont Jacobs beats Fred Kerley at the World Championships, then this race truly means absolutely nothing. Because then he'll say, look, this is what he'll say. He'll say, I beat you at the Olympic Championship, or I beat you at the Olympics. I beat you at the World Championship. And now you want me to race you like in this nonsensical race? Hell no. So if Jacobs wins, I can see that because then he'll have two. It's like, in UFC or boxing, it's like, hey, look, if I beat you once, you beat me once, and then like, we have the rubber match. So if Fred wins if for some reason this doesn't happen and Fred wins at the World Championships, which definitely can happen, like I think this race can still have some interest, but it would be for next year. I think like if you don't do it like, before the World Championships, then you have to do it in like early, like, like an off race next season when it's like, okay, then you can build the storyline of we had the Olympics, we had the World Championship, and now it's like this is the winner take. Like now it's the money race. The 100,000 on the line or whatever. Like, but yeah, I would love to see it before the World Championships. Obviously, I think that would be great.
I would love to see it happen before the World Championships. The way, and we'll move on to the next topic. The way I see it is, if they go to the World Championships and they race, they race or whatever, and let's say Fred wins. Okay, I don't desire to see that race anymore because Fred just won the last 2 World Championships. Marcell, you ain't won one in the last 2 years. I don't desire to see it no more. If Marcell wins, okay, now I desire to see it again because I beat you in the Olympics. I was hurt when you won. I'm no longer hurt, and I just won again. Okay, now, Fred, you got to go racing because he just pretty much said you only won that World Championship because I was hurt.
But would Jacobs do that then? I don't think, like, if I was Jacobs, I wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't. I agree with you with that. If Marcell Jacobs was to win the World Championship this year, that race is no more. Because he gonna ride on top of that. Like, for what? I beat you at the Olympics and the World Champs. Yeah. What else do we need to race for?
Exactly. Yeah. And so I think that, I mean, I haven't been in any of these conversations of, Fred and Jacobs. I know we've talked a little bit behind the scenes of like, I think connecting with people that might, but me, myself, and I got no connections on. I don't know what's going on. What I do know is just like how long like it can take. Like it can be tough to get you're trying to find $200,000 worth of money in like 2 months. I mean, like, sure, there's some big sponsors, but That's still a lot of money to put together an event that is pretty soon. And so if it was, I don't know who's what side of things is having the difficulty. I know you mentioned some stuff on Fred, but like I could understand if we're hearing from some sponsors like, yo, we don't have enough time to kind of figure out where this is coming from. So it would suck if it's coming from like legitimately like one of the athletes that had mentioned that they want to do it is not wanting to do it. That would be disappointing. Where if it was from a sponsor, I would understand, because I think like it's hard to get a couple $100,000 and ticket sales in 2 months. That can be pretty tough.
It can definitely be tough, but I think the athletes should at least both agree and then put that toughness on us to make it happen. And then they both be like, well, yeah, we said yeah, but y'all didn't get it done. Okay, well, you're right. We tried. Y'all both agreed. We couldn't market it right, and we didn't get it done. Versus, well, we might think about it. Oh, I don't want to talk about that shit no more then. Anyway.
What would be cool? Like, so we saw, this was from Fred's tweet that he said when he reached out to Diamond League. What if Diamond League finals in Eugene, right? This year, it's at Prefontaine. Imagine if they just scrap the open 100 or whatever it is, all the prize money. So instead of it being, how it goes like 70,000, 10, whatever it is, just scrap it all. It's head to head. It's just Fred Jacobs. No more, no 8-lane, no 9-lane track for the Diamond League final. Whoever has the most amount of points by the end of the season, like you get your, still points for that. But then the final is just Jacobs versus Fred Kerley at Eugene. You have we know when that event's happening. It's built up. Sure, it's right after the World Championships, but it's still, you can still build something up, and you already have all the infrastructure already going there. That's something that I could get behind. That I'd be a fan of that. Now everybody else in track and field would hate it. Like all the athletes would hate it. Like,
all the athletes,
I'm getting my money, but like, hey, if I'm trying to think of like a timeline for something like this to happen, I think at pre would probably be the most realistic time for something like this to happen. In my eyes, just being on the business side of track for me, that would be what I would think. But who knows? What do I know?
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you on that at all. Like, that be the final, Either way it go, I think the longer we stretch it out, though, the more watered down it can become, unless they both keep winning. Because if you mess around and go to World Champs and then somebody like Trayvon sneak and win it, done. All that shit over with now. Like, you don't miss that boat. You don't miss that opportunity. It's over with, because now it's not you two running things no more, which can possibly happen.
Yep, I agree.
Sir, it's kind of like somebody else had put up here about this weekend. It's funny because we were saying the same thing in our little chat. I forgot somebody said it, but it was like, track and field was so boring this weekend. Like, what was going on? Yeah, nothing except for that 1080. So let me go and jump right into it. Sir, did you see that?
I saw you guys posted. She ran 1080 or whatever at like somewhere in Jamaica. What you say?
You seen the race yet?
I didn't. Like, I saw it on Twitter of it. It looked like she got ahead pretty quickly. Like, I'm not the technical guy as much. So like this knee ash crap. I'm sorry, that ain't me. I don't know it. I don't want to act like I know it. I don't.
Man, you don't get ashes, so of course you wouldn't know.
I saw she got out front. Did she beat anyone of note, or was it just the time that we were looking for?
I don't. To my knowledge, I don't think anybody noticeable was in that race. But
it's not like Shelly Ann or anything was in there.
Hell no. The one thing that I did notice, though, after watching it over and over and over and over and over again, I'm really now leaning closer toward that side of what I was saying about her possibly being able to double and win the 100 and the 200. Because I want to go ahead and do this because the question was already asked. Well, is it not too early for them to be running that fast? you was talking about too early for all the Americans to run that fast. Why is it not too early for them to run that fast? Well, I answer that question because it's how you got there, okay? It's how you got there. We'll use basketball because it's the finals right now, or when the playoffs. LeBron James scores 30 points in the whole game. That's like, okay, all right. LeBron James scores 30 points in the first half. That's completely different, okay? When you apply the track and field, I'm looking at how did you get to that line, all right? Shericka got to that line in 10.8 seconds without any type of frequency, which is what we said about Kerri when she ran her 10.7. I was like, I like her frequency, but I'm scared because her frequency is so snapping. She's snapping so fast. It's not like a constant just drive, lift. Shericka did not put a single ounce of frequency behind that 1080. That is scary, meaning it was all just knee-ash. It was all just lift from the gate, and she just kept lifting. It was never no, let me move my arms real fast. It was just methodical. Like, let me just lift 1080. That 1080 is fucking scary. That 1080 is scary. Why? The eye test, and saying I told everybody about Kristen Cole, and I was like, oh no, he wouldn't 200. Why? The eye test. The eye test on what she did, oh my God. She has at least 10.6 in her. She got at least 10.62 in her based off of that race that I just saw.
So that was scarier than Sha'Carri's 10.5? The windy 10.5?
I like how you asked that question. If I answer it the right way, I gotta say no. All right? I gotta say no. It was not as scary, okay? I still gotta give it to Kerri. Kerri's was scarier, all right? The reason why I'm saying it was scarier is because she did go 10.5, which means that system already knows what 10.5 feels like, whether it was pushed or not, okay? Kerri's was scarier because it was 10.5, point blank. That's the only way I can answer that question. I can't just really dive into it.
Well, I got a follow-up though for you then. So you're saying Sha'Carri's is more scary.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were, let's just say, Alea Hobbs, for example, who would you be more quote unquote scared of right now?
Right now, today, or we're talking about like
today? Like right now, you see those times from both of those women. Which one of them would you be more? Which one do you think you would be more scared of if you were, like an Alea Hobbs, for example?
I'd be more scared of Shericka. And the reason why I'd be more scared of Shericka is because I would have to look at the dynamics of taking feelings out of it and what Jamrock is known for. So it's like certain people got to get respect. In track and field, they have to be the same way. Athletes are going to respect Tom Brady when he come on the football field. If he looks good, it's like, oh, shit. He look good. I got to respect it. Excuse me. I don't think that Kerri is proven enough for you to be afraid of it. Because it's like, yeah, you look good, but yeah, when it matters, you usually ain't there. So, Alea Hobbs, if I was her, I'd be more concerned about Shericka running 1080 right now than anything. But I can say that 10.5 gonna burn out. I can say that. That 1080.
I would also because I think it's a lot of like the person that ran it, and like Alea Hobbs ran against Sha'Carri Richardson a lot. Like she has a good amount of time. Like they know each other. They're good friends. Like you have that. I mean, how many times has she ran against Shericka Jackson? Like legitimately, I don't know. I have to look it up, but I don't think it's that much. I could almost guarantee you it's been my second monitor isn't working right now, so I can't pull up things as easy. So I'm sure someone in the chat will let us know. But I could almost guarantee you that she's raced Sha'Carri more than she's raced Shericka. And so I think there's just a little bit of that of like, I only see this woman when it matters during the championships. I don't see Shericka, in the regular season. She's going to race Sha'Carri multiple times, including at USAs, and I'm sure throughout some regular races as well. So, Yeah, I would say I would agree. I would think if I were her, I would be like, okay, that 10-8 I gotta watch out for a little more.
Now, on the topic of Alea, it's weird because she was world leader and nobody knew it because she was only world leader for like 4 hours.
Yeah, it was same
like,
day, yeah.
Like literally 4 hours. Like she did her 10-8. Now I watched that race too. And because I watched that race, here's the question that I want to ask. I want to ask y'all. The question I want to ask y'all, Cole, going on, baby. The question I want to ask y'all is this right here. Because I saw Alea Hobbs 82. And I can't think of the other girl's name. It might be Tamari Davis, but was right there with her till the finish.
Mara Davis, yeah.
Yeah, she did not pull away. So is it time for her to take a sit down for a second? Alea, like, sit down for a minute and rest and literally that's it. Is it time for her to sit down and start running? Because we're in again. We ain't even made the pair relays yet. And you know,
yeah, I'm thinking like if she could, if she wanted to take, a few extra weeks off, like I'd be all right with that. Like she's proven herself in indoors already with, she had a really good indoor season. She's, dropped some good times in the outdoor season. I think she's undefeated this year, if I'm correct. Yeah. So it's like, like if I were her, I'd be okay with, you know what? It's April 23rd right now. Next time you're going to see me on the track is middle of May. I'm going to take 3 weeks off, from just getting training and then, come on back. I'd be fine with that. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh crap, where'd she go? Because she has had a long season. So like from a pro standpoint, from a college standpoint, like if you're including college kids, like, it's different, but from a pro standpoint, yeah, she's competed a lot. So I would understand if she was like, yeah, I'm going to take some time.
Coach, welcome to the show. We're going to take it back because I do want to get your opinion on it too before we get off of it. And I like the question that Colin asked too about the difference between which one was scarier. So Shericka's 1080. Shericka's 1080 in comparison to Kerri's 10-5 wind dated. Which one looks scarier?
Shericka, because that joint looked like she put no effort into it.
So you saying hers is scarier than Kerri?
Yeah.
I said Kerri's is scarier.
Really?
Yeah. The reason why I'm saying hers is scarier is because it's still wind dated or not, it's still 10-5. All right? Still 10-5. Her body went 10-5. 10-5 is scary. It's scary. Meaning you should be able to go there again. So I'm a little more afraid of that. I think that's a little more scarier because her body has touched the zone that Shericka hasn't touched yet. That's the only reason why I'm saying hers is scarier because shit, it was 10-5. Like at the end of the day, it was 10-5. Now, what's it going to equate to at the end of it all? But if I got to look at both of them, that 10-5 is scary to me. Now, I agree with you, Coach, on that. The Shericka is scary because of how hers looked. Her shit didn't look fast at all. And it went 10-8.
Honestly, I mean, we can look at it from that perspective that, okay, it's wind dated, her body went there, whatever. But when it's all said and done, man, we done seen people run wind dated times and never touch that time legal.
Yeah, you got a point.
One thing we can say is that the Jamaicans are proven. They'll show up at the championships like we've always been preaching. They're going to show up at the championships. And the one thing that I realized since Kerri has left LSU, she doesn't run well. She doesn't run faster in the finals than she do in the earlier rounds. Either her coach has got to simmer her down a little bit. Maybe that comes with age or whatever. To simmer her down a little bit. Don't look at the outlier, which was Fred Kerley, who was able to run back-to-back 9-7s. That's an outlier. That's an outlier. Let's keep it 100. Anybody else would have been fried for the finals.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I do believe that Sha'Carri has put herself firmly as a medal contender. Got to give her that. And the only reason I'm giving her that is because, I don't think anyone's going to beat Shericka or Shelly. But I do.
You got. Okay, all right.
I do believe that bronze medal is going to be up between her and Dina Asher-Smith.
I was thinking, I was trying. I really like doing comparisons to like other sports and kind of thinking like, okay, where are people at if you compare to others? Tell me if you guys think this is accurate. I feel like the Jamaicans, like you could take any of the three, to be honest with you. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. But the Jamaicans in general are kind of like the Golden State Warriors, where it's like they've been proven. They've done it before when it matters. They've had really good regular seasons in the past, when they broke that record, and they've had not so great regular seasons in the past and still won. Like they figured out a way to win. And I feel that Sha'Carri right now is a lot like the Phoenix Suns, where it's like the Phoenix Suns right now have got everything. They've got Kevin Durant, they've got Devin Booker, they've got Chris Paul, they've got Ayton. Like they've got amazing pieces, and they've done really well in the regular season, but hasn't been able to figure it out in the playoffs just yet. But every single year, when you can't count them out going into playoffs, because now they've got Kevin Durant. Like just like how with Sha'Carri Richardson, like you can't count her out to get a medal because she's still got that 10-5. It's like, yeah, we know that the Warriors are the Warriors and they can do that. But at the end of the day, like Kevin Durant's still Kevin Durant, and you still got to respect him. Whether he might be injury prone or whatever it is, like okay, but at the end of the day, like you still got to watch out. So that's kind of like I was thinking, what kind of comparisons if I was looking at how these guys are compared to basketball teams? I don't know. That's what I was thinking over the.
I agree with you. I want to plug something in real fast. That Nat with the stats. Shout out to our boy Nat with the stats that sent in. This is very interesting, actually. So, Shericka, let's do this. 2021 Olympic Games, her 60-meter split was 697. 2021 Prefontaine, her 60 split was 694. 2022 World Championships, her 60 split was 695. Her 60 split yesterday was 696. So right now, today in April, she's already on the pace that she was on when she went 1076, 1076, 1073, 1073, 1071 in late season. So right now, she's already on that pace with her 60. According to Nat, the difference is she went 82 because she slowed down dramatically. She slowed down in her 60 to her 100. Her 60 to her 100 yesterday was the slowest of all of her splits in all of her runs.
Shout out to Nat with the stats. he be detailed with it, man. He's detailed.
So, when you put it into perspective, if she hadn't just hit it yesterday, she'd have went 10-7 now. And she usually goes 10-7 in August. Shericka Jackson gonna win the 100-meter dash at Budapest. So we can just move on to the next topic. All right. Shericka Jackson is gonna win.
And you know what?
Shericka Jackson gonna win with 10-6.
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Listen, I done said that women's 100-meter title stayed in the country of Jamaica for the next 10 years. It doesn't matter who the players were. It went from Veronica to Shelly.
She got the run in there.
Karan. Shelly, Elaine. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Shericka.
Who was the last American to win the women's 100 world championship?
Tori Bowie, and that's when Shelly was pregnant.
Yep. Was that London? London, right?
2015.
Yeah, I feel like it was London, but that's who was the last person to win it.
Yeah, and CJ won. CJ won it in 2009. Shelly was coming off an injury.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. We got to do something. Jamaica I keep telling y'all. Hold on.
Hey.
That's a good question, Randy. That's a good question. Shout out. Appreciate that, $1.99. The answer to that is no.
No.
There's this guy named Usain Bolt has shown us that.
Hey, say what y'all want. Say what y'all want. Let's keep all the nonsense out of it. But Flojo did it.
Mm-hmm.
Marion did it. If we're talking about winning or just putting up fast performances, Marlene Ottey done it. Gwen Torrance did it. Alison Felix did it. And I'm not talking about the just doing the double, like the doubles. You know, like I said, Veronica Campbell, she did it. Gatlin did it. Mo Green did it. And remember, when Gatlin and Mo did it, they were still running 4 rounds. They were still running 4 rounds at one singular championship meet. So it can be done. It will be done. It's already been proven. Hell, Elaine did it. She did it in 2 back-to-back Olympics. And so,
all right, we got to get to my favorite part of the show because this is the part of the show where everybody been going at me on Twitter and everything else about what happened, even Coach. So I'm gonna start it out with a question, and I'm gonna ask y'all too. Ask everybody. Marvin Bracy.
golly, you starting off first, Colin. You starting off first.
Yourself, baby. Marv, you should have kept your ass off the track. Now I'm gonna go my way with it, but I got a feeling that other people on this panel ain't gonna go that way with it. All right. Marvin runs 10-2 in the 100-meter dash, and Michael Johnson didn't bite, right? He runs 10-2, and he ends up getting like 8th or 9th.
Got
12. 12. Okay, 12.
It was 12?
We not sugarcoating nothing. 12.
12?
Yes. It's like 11th or 12.
Well,
yes.
Here's what I said, people. Okay? Here's what I said. I said Marv gets a pass. Okay? Because everybody, even Coach was like, what's the difference between Michael Norman and Marv? And then y'all, even on Twitter, everybody like, well, you jumped down Marv. No. He gets a pass, okay?
No, he
I
don't.
2-3 win. He gets a pass, right? Here's why Marvin Bracy gets a pass, okay? Marvin Bracy gets a pass the same way. I don't know why y'all know I love Tom Brady, whatever it is. The same way Tom Brady gets a pass if he loses the first 3 games of the season. He gets a pass. You know who else get those type of passes? Aaron Rodgers get them same type of passes. They mess up the early season. What Aaron say? Don't panic. Don't panic. And he's like, where's everybody panicking? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody panicking? You know who else get those type of? LeBron James. You know why? Because they're like, why are you panicking? LeBron, why are you panicking? It's the postseason. It's the postseason that matters, okay? Okay? Degrassi. One of the greatest Canadians ever showed the same thing. Why are you panicking? Why are you panicking? When it matters, I show up, okay? So, yes, I say Marv gets a pass because the same reason why any other athlete in any other sport should get a pass. I've shown y'all when it matters, I'm going to show up. So it don't matter if I'm Tom Brady and I throw 3 interceptions in week 3, if I throw 5 in week 7. When we get to these playoffs, I'm a different Tom. So we got to give our track athletes the exact same thing. We got to give Marv the same thing.
Yo, Colin, you got it?
When it matters,
Yeah, like
we got to give a pass.
Yeah, go ahead.
like it just doesn't make sense to me. What you're saying. Like It just doesn't make sense. Like I was trying to figure it out. I was doing my best to like try to understand what you were gonna say today. I couldn't figure it out.
I just
It's
told
like
you.
no, like because you're saying he has a pass because he's done it before. Okay, fantastic. He's made the team before. Great. Was that his first individual team last year?
Yeah.
First individual team, and he got a medal. Fantastic. Great. Michael Norman has made how many individual teams?
Not in the 100 though.
I'm not asking that, Ray. I'm asking how many teams has he made?
Okay, answer.
He's made what? 2020 he's made 2022. He made the Olympics in 2021. He made the World Championships in 2019. So he made 3. Did he make 2017? No, he's made 3. At least 3.
He missed 17.
He missed 17. He made 3. He's made 3 teams. And he's medaled and won a world championship literally last year. Now, yes, you're right. It was in the 400. That is correct. It was in the 400. But he's still like, he has shown that he can sprint fast. He's ran 9.8 before. And just like you've mentioned, if you can do it once, you can do it again. And so my question is, we've seen this man win at a high level. We saw him do it last year. Yes, it was another event, but we've seen him do it. We've also seen him run sub 10 every single time he's been a professional, except once, and that was last week. And then we see this other guy, Marvin, who has won at a high level. He got a silver medal in the 100 meters, and we've seen him run very fast. And then he runs a really slow time. It's like, nope, that's different, man. That's different. It's like, no, be the same. Like, we need to be consistent. I need to see the consistency here. And there is none. It doesn't make no damn sense. I'm trying to figure it out, and it don't make no damn sense.
It makes perfect sense.
If you were to say they were both fine, then I'd be cool with it. If you were to say they were both trash, then I'd be cool with it. But this flip-flop, I don't like it. I don't like it.
So basically what you're saying is Marv don't deserve a pass for a bad run.
No, I said he can deserve a pass, but then also give the exact same pass to Michael Norman.
No,
I'm fine.
you can't do that.
I'm fine with giving him a pass. I got no problem with giving him a pass. But I got to get a pass from the other guy too.
You can't do that. Because
why?
Marv has been proven in the 100, so you get a pass.
So Michael Norman hasn't been proven in the 100 by running sub 10?
Not for championships, he hasn't.
He hasn't had to go. What about when Fred Kerley in 2021 ran the equivalent same time as Michael Norman? They ran the exact same time, but I didn't hear you saying Fred Kerley, he's terrible. He needs to go back to the 100, 400 where he belongs. You didn't say none of that when he ran the exact same equivalent time that Michael Norman ran just last freaking week.
Because it wasn't championship proven.
Yes, Fred Kerley didn't prove it in a championship yet either. Remember? Olympic 2021,
okay,
first year ever running in the 100.
That's fair.
And
that's fair. I give you that. That's fair. That's fair. And that's probably why I didn't jump on either side. I was like, well, and then one of y'all got that to prove. Both of y'all kind of tiptoeing in the 100. So I can give you that, Colin. Yes. But this year, if Fred was to come out and do the same thing, well, you get a pass, still get a pass because he already proved. What don't y'all understand about once you've been proven, you get a pass. You get a pass. Okay? Watch this.
I like all the chat is on my side. I appreciate you, chat. Everybody on my side.
You know how I know I'm right. You know how I know I'm right? Because this is what the big promoters do. You know what? Marvin Bracy looked like boo-boo trash, right? Right? But guess what? He's still gonna get a lane at any track meet over Michael Norman. Because
except Prefontaine in 2020. Prefontaine, he got a lane over what's it called? Marvin Bracy. Remember?
That was before Marvin got the medal, though.
Oh, but Michael Norman didn't get a medal yet either.
That was before.
And they still gave him a lane.
That was before he was proven. My fact is no, the hell he did. I'm done. I'm not done. I'm not done, okay? My fact and what I'm basing it off of is the same thing that beef promoters gonna say. They're gonna say the same thing, like, well, you know, Marvin, he ran 10.26, but we know he's been improving, so we still gonna give him a lane no matter what. So he gets a pass. I'm looking at it the same way, like, well, I'm gonna give you a pass because that ain't what you normally do. But now I'll be the same person saying if he go should have added 2-3 more times, you don't get no pass now. You don't get no pass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you one. Maybe two. But if you go, that's all I'm saying. I'm giving pass this time. Y'all are hard as hell, first of all. You two, y'all people, y'all, boy, y'all are some hard critics.
All I'm saying, Michael Norman had one bad race, and you were like, it's over. He needs to retire. He needs to go home. He can't do this. He runs one time, not great. And Raes like, call the fire department. We got to go home. It's over.
Okay, so in other track and field news, in other
oh, Lord.
That's all
Hold on. Whoa. Hold up.
Hold on, Skip.
Hold on. Because I ain't done with Marvin in a long shot. Okay.
Oh, Lord, let me give me a bill.
Now Marvin.
Don't grab me a bill.
I know you in the chat. I'm gonna need you to come to the chat and explain yourself. That wasn't don't stumble. You know, ain't no heavy low. Listen, you're the same person who told us that you is for 641 on heavy training. See, so you burnt your bridge with us with the whole heavy training thing. I need you to explain yourself what happened out there in Baton Rouge. Did you get in late? Had some bad jambalaya?
He wasn't in Baton Rouge. He was at Baylor. I thought it was at Baylor.
Nah, I was in Baton Rouge.
I read it wrong.
Yeah, it was Baton Rouge. So, you know, I just need to know because, you know, if we're not giving Michael Norman a pass, we're not going to give you one either. Every time you step on the track, you cannot run anything slower than 998. Okay? You can't. Because we're using Raes logic. Okay?
Huh?
We're using Raes logic. Right?
What you mean?
Get a pass. Because if everyone don't get the pass, he's not getting the pass. There you go. Detonation. No passes. Because that is the precedent that Raymond set. Okay? That's what Raes set. He set the parameter. He set the bar. All right. He can't get a pass. Him nor Abby can get a pass. Abby Steiner can't get one either. If we're going to go for Raes logic.
Ray like, damn. I did say that.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. So,
like, God damn, I did say that shit.
I need
When did y'all start listening? That's my question.
I started listening when my arguments started sounding right. That's when
I need everyone in the chat to put a 1 in the chat if we're gonna keep Ray consistent and nobody gets a pass. Put a 1 in the chat.
What? I don't think that's fair at all. I think certain people deserve a pass. I don't understand what y'all. Nat, you kidding me, right? Nat. Bro. Nat.
Ray, that's a lot of ones, man.
Wow.
That's a lot of ones.
Wow. Nat, I thought we was on the same page, baby. I thought we was on the same page. Like, I thought we was on the same page. What are you doing to me right now? We don't nobody get okay.
You got 2 people. Rodney on your side.
Okay. Well, what about this then? Okay.
Appreciate y'all chat. Thank you.
What about this? What about when
Yeah, reach for it.
Trying to figure it out.
Go on, reach for it. We'll wait.
So think about it, all right? Think about it, okay? Think about when Think about when Shakira ran at New York.
Trying to find them straws.
John, go ahead and reach. Let me help you. Go ahead. Reach, baby, reach.
In my whole 3 years of Raes take, boy, I ain't never goddamn nothing.
Raes speechless.
Yeah. Mom, bitch did to me. And I tried to help you. These folks don't came and goddamn shut me up. Mom, you better fix that shit. Now you messing up Raes take. When I can't even have nothing to say and I can't defend myself, we got a problem, Jack. This is no rampage. It's some bullshit. I really can't argue these folks. I cannot argue these folks right now. And I want to argue with them. Oh, you know I want to argue, but I can't find not nail leg to stand on, baby. You left me out here in the water by myself. I can't give you no pass now. I'm drowning. I'm drowning my damn self, but you got to come on out here with me. Mom, get that shit together, baby. I don't know what you're doing, but you get that shit together. You're making both of us look bad now. You're making both of us look bad. Coach can't stop smiling over there. Because he know and Colin just like the stats. Like, nope, you got to do the same way. Same thing you did with Norman. Baby, I need you to come back with a vengeance. I need some I told you so. I mean, come on, baby. Come on, but right now we in trouble. I'm gonna have to go and get off that topic, Marv. God damn, man. Look. Okay. Speaking of Abby. Why she don't get a pass?
No, just by your logic.
Right. She don't get a pass.
She's not proven in the event that she in the 100.
Right.
So she can't get it.
She can't get a pass.
I'm just going by your logic. Like, this isn't what I think. If it was up to me, I think all of these people, you are allowed to have at least one bad race. I am fine with that. That is my logic. You can have one bad race, especially in the month of April. I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Ray doesn't seem that way.
What you mean? No. You can have a bad race. I know when I say this, it's gonna sound stupid as hell.
You already know it's gonna be dumb as hell.
Oh.
You can have a bad race in your event. You can have a bad race in your event. You just can't have a bad race in a different event.
What?
I said it's gonna sound stupid as hell. I gave y'all the preface, all right? I gave y'all.
Hey, listen. I need everyone in the chat. I need everyone in the chat to put a cap in the chat if Ray is capping big time right now. Put a cap in the chat.
Listen, I can explain myself, okay?
You're gonna need to.
I can explain myself, all right? If you jump into another event, okay, you're pretty much specifying saying, I'm good enough to do this. Okay, well, if you're going to say you're good enough to do
Yo, the chat done spoke. The chat spoke.
I can't stand y'all. I can't stand when I say none of y'all.
Yo.
I can't stand not a single one of y'all. This is how y'all gonna do me.
It's still coming too.
Ooh, Lord, my mama told me. Where my mama at? Where my mama at? Mama, where you at?
Mama put in the chat. Mama gonna put a cap in the chat too.
If she did, you just at the end of the show at that point.
You know what? Fuck it. Can I go to the next topic? Hey,
it's your shit. Yo, you want to go to the next topic? That's fine with me.
Lord, I'm down bad today. I'm down bad.
Talk about
I think
Rodney Dinkins put a cap in the chat for you, dog.
Oh, damn. Not the Home Depot boxes. All right. Shit. So basically, what y'all telling me is, Mama!
Hey, yo, I ain't want to say nothing. I was like, oh. There you go, mama.
Oh my God.
This
That's
the worst. This by far the worst Raes take I've ever been on. It's official now. It is literally official. This is the worst weekend wrap up I've ever been a part of. I don't understand this. I'm about ready to go home. I'm already at home. Shit.
Damn, your own mom said, "Yeah, nah, it's over." Calling you Reach Edwards.
Look here, y'all ain't fit. Look here. Look, you're not gonna put me over there in that ring last night. I was trying to do that. Hell no. I said, y'all so disrespectful. Y'all. All right, back to the show. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get back to the show. All right. Can we get back to the show? Get back to the show. Nasir was supposed to run this weekend. She left us hanging. She was supposed to open up this weekend at Baylor. Anybody got any information on why? She didn't show up.
I'm curious as to why she coming way over here to run. I mean, I thought she was going to show up too. When I saw the entry, I was like, wait a minute, is this Salwa? I'm like, oh, okay.
I didn't think she was going to show up, period, at all.
That's just a random meet. Not random, but it's just like.
For somebody on her level, there was a random ass meet to say, this is when I'm going to come back for my first run after
Right.
suspension.
Right.
So, I don't, but I had to put it down. I don't know much to take out of it, but that's kind of, I said I mentioned it, she was supposed to run, and I thought she was gonna run, but she didn't. So, and a lot of people went down there to Baylor for that reason and didn't get their money's worth. Whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to the other news, and I got a question about that. As we all know, Shelly Ann has pulled out of Botswana due to family things going on. All right. First of all, we got to say, our prayers are out to whatever she got going on, family related. Don't want to dig too much into it, but I got to. It's a show, And if anybody can clear something up, if you can, then go ahead. But if not, we'll leave it alone. But she pulled out some weeks before due to a family issue. My thing is, okay, so this has to be a major family issue then, because you're foreseeing that whatever this issue is today, it's still going to hinder me in 2 weeks. So that's how I'm looking at it, to where, okay, well, damn, it got to be something serious. But then I got to play devil's advocate and be like, or is it something serious, or is it something that was just said so that I didn't have to go run? And again, I'm not being insensitive. I'm just running the show. I'm looking at both sides.
Yeah, my guess would be it's probably something serious going on. I mean, I feel like I don't think that Shelly Ann is one to back down from a challenge, especially, something like this, from a race. I don't think that she'd be scared to compete against anyone. I don't see her as that type of athlete. So yeah, my guess is it's probably something that's truly going on, because I think, yeah, you're a professional. This is your job. This is what you do. In my job, there may be stuff going on in my life, but I'm okay, I got to figure out how to go about my life, and and even though with stuff going on. So I feel, to pull out of a race that's 2 weeks or so, away from now, due to it being some sort of family issue, yeah, I feel like there's probably got to be something. And I hope that everyone's okay, because yeah, if she, in my eyes, if you were to do hey, I'm just going to pull out of the race just because I don't want to race against these people.
But it wasn't nobody in the race for her to even run against, though.
Yeah, exactly. And if I was to do that, you would wait till the 2 days before and say you have an injury and you're not going to race. That's the typical athlete thing that you would do. You wouldn't do the yeah, I got a family thing 2 weeks in advance. Because then that, then you're dealing with some moral stuff, some moral issues of lying about, I
Well,
don't.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there because the first take comments, the ready take comments jumping off.
Where are these rumors coming from?
Where are these rumors coming from?
Yeah, someone share with me who's saying this.
Don't
I
put
ain't
them
heard
up.
none.
You don't put them up. I need y'all to. At least TBPhD said that's the rumor. He always in London. I have not heard that at all whatsoever. Whatsoever, I'm only tagging it because this is the first time I've heard it, and this is what y'all are saying.
She just legitimately posted a picture of her training. It's probably a death in her family, and the funeral probably just is taking place during the Doha meet. I'm not the Doha meet, this Botswana meet. It got to be a death in her family. It has to be something of that magnitude. And the funeral and all that stuff, it had to be somebody close, like maybe a parent of her significant other, or God forbid hers. You know what I'm saying? What?
I'm just clicking because
Beyonce stands tripping.
You know why I'm clicking? Because to get out, I want folks to watch the show and see who said it. Hey, this is what these folks saying. This is what these folks are saying. All right. I don't know what the hell going on, but I'm just again, we got a show to do. So
look, nobody know what it is. If she's pulling out of a meet because of family emergency, you know what I'm saying? If it's family emergency, only thing it could be, it could be the unfortunate somebody must have passed in her family, or.
But then, Coach, I gotta go with Melanie. I'd rather it be this than somebody passed. I'd much rather her be pregnant than somebody died.
Bro, let me tell you something. If she's pregnant again, well, she finna come back with vengeance on that Olympic.
Pregnant again, she done, Jack. She done. Huh? She pregnant again, she done. She not coming back.
Yeah.
Why would you need to come back?
I also thinking just morally, I think it's not a moral thing to do to say I'm leaving because of I'm not doing this meet in 2 weeks because of it's a family emergency, rather than saying, hey, I'm having a child, that's why I'm not doing this. We just saw what's her name? Shawnee Miller-Weibo announced she was pregnant, and it's okay, that's fine. Because it's a celebration. It's a celebration to have.
100%.
It's you're messing with if you were to truly be having going through pregnancy, something to celebrate, and you're just say family emergency, and that your fans are going to be scared and nervous about you, and you're oh no, it's this, I feel that there would be a bigger issue at hand, and I don't think that Shelly Ann Fraser-Price is that type of person. So in my eyes, it's something that's going bad in your family. And I hope that it's okay.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, our prayers are always out there for all of our athletes. But whatever it is, we don't get to see her in Botswana now. So yeah, and that's the thing. Shelly Ann has never been one to pull out. Ever. She's never been one. And then I gotta go with something that Mark Anthony said, which is the Jamaicans. Here's what's weird, and even the Jamaican athletes have said that their own tabloids and blogs create more rumors about them than anybody do.
Right.
I have heard that. I have heard that the people that are actually their bloggers and people down there in Jamaica, they spread all the fake news about them, and then we get the fake news, and then we man, we heard it. It gotta be true. It came from Jamaica.
Yeah, these same blogs are one saying Dean Asher Smith's going to go to Jamaica. The same blog that's saying Dean Asher Smith is going to transfer allegiance is the same one that's making this. No, don't pay attention to that. They clearly aren't telling the truth. If they didn't tell you the truth earlier, fool me one time, shame on me. Fool me twice, things we can't get fooled again. Ain't that what
George Bush? Come on, W. Fool one time, can't get fooled again. Well, this is my question.
It wasn't April Fool's joke. It was 2 weeks ago.
Since she's not in it, how do y'all feel about the meat promoters pulling Kerri out of the 200 and putting her in the 100 now? Good or bad?
Wait, did they do that?
Kerry
Or-
do that.
Well,
No,
I think
no,
it's pretty good. Well, look, Ray, we know why they did it. We know why they did it. Let's be honest.
But why they separated?
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't
so
have
now-
enough. You don't have enough money to pay both of
One's
them.
not running.
Right,
Since one's not running,
right.
do you want to keep Kerri? Because you got to keep in mind, from a promotional standpoint, now that's your start, that's your main event. So do you want to keep her in the 200, or do you want to ask her to come down to the 100 and run 100? And
Well,
two-part question: if you were Kerri, would you stay at 200 or drop down to that 100?
I would continue the plan that my coach put forth, but that's just me.
But what if the plan wasn't that at all? Maybe what if the plan was I want to run 100, but I can't against her.
Well, we all know why she probably couldn't run against her is because they don't have enough money to pay them. Look, man, look. Let's be real, Ray. We was in the middle of one of the hottest eras in sprinting, and people was calling people soft because they was ducking. No, we knew the financial ramifications behind it. If you want that kind of race with Tyson, with Tyson, Gatlin returning, Johan, Asafa, and Bolt, how you gonna pay all five? How you gonna pay all five men?
You're not gonna be able to.
You're not gonna be able to. So guess what? You can't tell the greatest 100-meter performer. Now listen to what I'm using. The greatest 100-meter performer, which is Asafa Powell. At that time, the reigning world champion, the world record holder, another world champion, and Olympic champion, who are all still vital threats, and they all in their prime. You gotta pay them. Both gonna take all the money. You think Asafa's gonna go there for anything less than what he deserves? He's the greatest 100-meter performer in the history of the damn game. So you gotta pay him. Then Tyson was like, hold time out, people. Hold up. I'm a 2-time double world champion. I'm also the second fastest sprinter in the history of the 100. You gotta pay me. Then here comes Bolt. And then here comes Blake. Oh, hold on, time out. I'm the world champion. You gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? So, I like Kerri not running against Shelly is smart business move on Kerri's part.
But do you think she should run 100 at Botswana instead of the 200? Now that they want to race each other.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna stick to what I said. I would rather just stick to the 200, but I understand they need a marquee name in that 100 because that's gonna draw the fans. So let her go out there, let her run, let her drop 10-8.
Connor, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather see her in the 100. And that's her better event. That's what I care about for her. Like,
that says a lot because her PB is 22 flat. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot. Her PB is 22 flat.
Yeah, I'd rather see her in the 100. I think that it's more exciting race. It's something that I'd rather watch. But if she did do the 200, cool. Like, I'd still watch it. I'd still enjoy it. But I wouldn't. Yeah, there's plus 4.1 win though. So let's make sure that we're.
All right,
let's tamper it down. It is very fast. Yes, he did just. This was the same guy that I was telling you about in the chat for your thing.
Yeah,
same guy.
I actually talked to him. I talked to him yesterday. Good kid. I didn't know that's what she's talking about, but yeah, I already talked to him. Yeah,
he's gonna be a problem.
Football guy, straight up track guy.
As far as I know, he's a track guy. He was I think he was supposed to. He committed to Texas A&M, but I think he might be pro or turning pro.
Hold on, we talking about the kid? Oh, you talking about Gerald's kid?
Yeah.
Oh exactly yeah. He needs to go pro. He needs to go pro.
Yeah. Gerald got it. He's straight. We ain't even worry about that.
He just need to go pro. Go ahead, Gerald. Just make it happen, Gerald. Let him go pro. He can always get his degree.
Here's what I think on that topic. I think Kerri should get out of the 200 and hop in that 100. And I'm gonna go with the reason of what you just said, Coach. Her PR is 22 flat. Okay. She typically does decent in 200. We've seen that happen before.
Right.
Your struggle bus is that 100-meter dash. Okay. What I would do is I'm hopping out that 200. Why? Because I gotta go send a message again. Meaning, okay, I dropped my 10-5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to go 10-7, right? Because that's the conversion everybody doing, right? Everybody conversion is that. Everybody conversion is, well, it's 10-7. Okay, well, coach, Shelly Ann ain't running. Put me in that 100. Why? Because I'm finna go show them that it's my 100-meter dash. Sometimes you need to do that to put that fear. Just like the question was, if you was a Alea Hobbs, which one you gonna be afraid of, that 10-5 or that 10-8? Because at the same time, we're still athletes. If I'm Kerri, I'm finna hop in that 100 now. And now I'm gonna give you that 10-7. And now you're not gonna see me no more till USA. And I promise you, if I give you the 77, you're gonna have to keep me in the mix and be afraid of me. Nobody's afraid of a 4.1 10-5 that you did at your track that we all kind of like, well, you always run fast them. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play the mind games in sports, put me in the 100 now. And now I'm gonna go drop that time in the 100 after after Shericka just dropped hers. Okay, that was cute. Here's mine. So now, Shericka, I'm on your mind. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming out at 200 because don't nobody care about me in the 200. I'm gonna drop down this 100. I might as well. Ain't nobody else in it. And then I can get that first place. I can work on what I need to work on. I get the whole training, do a 200 for training. But shit, do you really need that much training for? No, nigga, you get his hunt done. Getting his hunt done and see what's cracking in his hunt done.
So
that's my thing is that, like, well, shoot, we ain't got no Shelly.
Also, more breaking news Noah Lyles ran a 9.9 with plus 4.3 win. That's just a qualifier, though. So there's going to be another a final, but there's a meet going on right now. So there might be some big news with what Noah Lyles does in the final.
The meet in Claremont?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another track that's an open wind tunnel, bro. If you ain't ever been there, that wind is blowing nonstop.
Claremont, they used to wait to shoot the gun based on the wind. It's a little unknown history for y'all. That's how windy it be. Like they used to watch the wind gauge and wait for it to drop down and then put everybody in the block. That's my age. But anyway, okay, so the question is 9.9 with a 4 point. Because we don't get passes no more. That's been evident. We can't get about no pass. So, with this new information, what's going on, brother? Get out of the bath. You in the bathtub? You in the bathtub? You know what we want to know. If you run senders right now. But anyway, so question is
Bubble bath Romel.
Bubble bath Romel.
I love it. Hey, so with that being said, 4.1 and Noah gives us 9.9. Does he get a pass? Or is he just slow?
I think he gets once again. I think all of these people get a pass because they've ran really fast. Sure, may not be this exact event or at a world championship, but yeah. I give all these guys a pass. They can all run.
But y'all didn't give Marv no pass. You won't give Marv no pass.
Yes. No, I do. I was saying they all get one or none of them get any. And I was going by your logic. You were giving one person a pass, wasn't getting another. So if we're going to give all, I'm fine with giving them all a pass. Now, if you run like crap again,
I'm on the app. In the hallway to use the bathroom, you take the hallway pass, and you don't use it right. Everybody, you've been to school, everybody don't get the hall pass to go to the bathroom, okay? Some of y'all can't be trusted. But some of y'all, Colin, you got to go to the bathroom. You know you did. You know you did. You know you was that student. You was that student to where if you want a hall pass, you got one. But then you might be sitting next to Jerry, and Jerry could never get named. Why? Because he ain't been proven. Colin, you were proven as a good student. You were proven as somebody to be trusted. So your teacher said, Colin, you get a pass. But Jerome don't get no pass. Why? Because Jerome can't be trusted. I should have used that 45 minutes ago in my argument. That's the difference. Certain people get bathroom passes, Certain people gotta hold it till the bell rings. That's life. Going back to what I said. I don't think Noah gets a pass. I don't think he gets a pass.
I think you do. You can get one. You can get, and also it was the qualifying race. Like this that wasn't even the final. Let's give it. I don't even know. I'm trying to find out. I've been looking around to find when this.
I didn't even know they had.
final
I didn't even know they had a meet going on today.
Yeah, there's a race. I'm not sure exactly. I don't even know where to find these results. I'm looking. If anyone knows, if anyone in this thing knows how I can find the live results, so I can have this on the screen, that would be great. So if anyone knows
or at least look for the meet, so we can look at it that way.
So, Pure Athletics Spring Invitational. All right, let me look that up.
Pure Athletics. Yep, that's who put it on.
All right, I'll go look that up.
Yes, in Claremont.
Yep, in Claremont.
Live results. All right, I'll have this up on like my little side thing. Let's see. When
I want to know who else running in that thing. Who else in that
today's Sunday? All right, this is Saturday. Let's go to Sunday. Bro, why can't they go to Sunday? It's only showing the results for yesterday. It's not showing events for today.
They probably ain't got like that Delta time and stuff going on down there.
Yeah, I can't find the results for tomorrow or for today. All right, that sucks.
Yeah, I gotta put that one up there right there, man, because he did claim he was in world record pace. So 9.9 with a 4.3 tailwind behind him is bad for someone claiming to be in world record shape. I gotta agree with him. If you're in world record shape, you got it with a 4.3. You gotta at least give us you gotta go. I mean, Shakira gave us a 10.5. 10.5.
It was a prelim. Can we it was a prelim.
If it's a prelim, give us 9.7 then. How about that? That ain't too much to ask for.
Just let him run. He runs in an hour. Let's talk shit in an hour.
Matt with the stats. This is what I need to find out. Or anybody else out there. Give me the conversion of a 4.3 with a 9.7. Give me that regular conversion. Because it can't be no more than about a 10.1. You mean to tell me he can't run 10.1 today?
We're converting prelim races.
I'm just saying.
We're converting.
I need.
Can he go
Listen.
10-1 in the prelims, 10-0 in the finals?
Yo, listen. I need.
9-7, 9-6.
I need everyone in the chat to put the Home Depot box in here if Ray has been bucking all day. Just put the Home Depot box in the chat. Just let me know.
I'm making perfect sense. 4.3
No, you're not.
If you a 9.9 runner, you should at least be able to give us a 9.7 on that day.
Here come the boxes.
First of all, y'all don't even know how to fold a damn box. Go sit down. Y'all don't even know. Y'all go sit down some damn well. You got doggone box. Ooh, you know what?
Damn.
Y'all are some disrespectful, disloyal people I've never seen in my entire life. I've never seen this much anarchy on any show. This is worse than damn anything I watched on HBO and them other shit. This is worse than Game of Thrones. Y'all are just traitors. Like, as much as I'm giving y'all, who was in the chat? Who was with y'all when it was just us in the chat? Me and y'all. Colin went here. Coach went here. Who was it? When y'all wanted to talk to each other. Who turned the screen on and said, talk to each other? Have fun in the comments. It wasn't Colin. It wasn't Coach. And now look how y'all gonna do me. You know y'all gonna do me? All right.
Hold on, whoa. Time out. I need you to put. There's a comment up there.
Okay.
Talking about this kid would crush Noah Lyles. Please put that up. I need to see the foolery.
Hold on.
He could beat Noah Lyles' record, like high school record. I can see that, but he's not gonna let. Straight up. It's like, oh, sorry, wrong one. Ray is right.
Right.
That ain't what. Oh, that's not the coverage you were looking for.
No, that wasn't it. You know what? You know damn well that ain't it.
I've been drinking. I can't read that good. My glasses need to be clean. Is this the one? Is that it?
This man's sifting through everything to find, man, we're the one thing saying I'm right.
Hey, on a serious note, though, no, Isom cannot beat Noah at all whatsoever. Now, the beautiful thing about it is Isom, he probably took advantage of that opportunity the exact same way I did in 2003 when I lined up next to Tim Montgomery. I took advantage of that opportunity. I'm going to whoop your ass today in these semis. You can have in the finals, but I'm going to take this opportunity. I see that being the exact same way when it was like, well, he can beat him. Like, of course, nah, he can't beat Noah at all. He can't beat Noah at all. But take advantage of the opportunity. Oh, hold on. Somebody told me. 10:03. So you mean to tell me I can't get a 10:03 in the first? Well, 10:03 is kind of fast.
Yeah, in a prelim.
Yeah, it is kind of fast in prelim.
Even if he ran a 10:03 in the prelim with no one, look. You know how we say, look, right I went back to look at the other results of everyone else he was racing. Even if everyone else had a plus 4.5 wind and there was 0 wind in his lane, he still would have won that prelim. The second place person ran a 10:05. So even if there was no wind in his lane and there was 4.5 in everyone else's lane, he still wins that prelim. So I'm giving him a pass, especially for an hour when we have the final.
I don't think that conversion right.
That was the math. That was the math.
I don't think that math right. I'm looking at it in this wall. I appreciate you, but I don't think that. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. I don't think that conversion is right at all. I think we should probably try that again because I'm thinking it's more like 10.
You were hoping 10-1.
Just leave it alone.
Just
leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I just don't think that's what is going on today. Like it got to be retrograde. How am I losing debates? What the hell?
Hey, I got a topic that'll have you win. You want to talk about your thing?
Hold on, because I think that's what's next. Hold on, because I think that's what I had next on the show, and we're gonna have to go on and get to that, and that go, yeah, okay, let's move on.
This is a win for you. This next one's it's a win for you. So you ain't losing this one.
Goodness gracious, good. All right, y'all, shoot. You know I'm an athlete because I don't even want to go to the next topic because I've been losing so much. I want to make up a random topic just so I can argue with it. I don't even want to do it no more. Listen.
Are we gonna say, Ray? Here, this is a perfect example. Are we gonna say, nope? Ray should give up this whole media stuff. He had one bad one. he lost one. It's done. He's done. Pass. No, you prove. Oh, he's proven. You get a pass. You get a pass. We all get a pass, Ray. Come on. Your own argument.
Damn it. All right. Just get all that. Go ahead and switch topics. Real fast, people. Okay. Y'all saw what we put up earlier this week about the track meet in NYC. So it was actually pretty cool because I had no idea that this in the New York City Friday night meet even existed or whatever. So they reached out to me and they was like, hey, we want to put on a 200-meter showcase. And I was like, okay, what you want me to do? But it ain't really went into more details. Like, hey, no, we want you to do it. Like we're distance and we're mid-distance. We don't really do sprints, but we would love to work with you and figure out some way that, Raes take and what you guys do on, the weekend wrap up, you and college and coach and all of y'all, to see if we can't merge and work with one on this track meet. So I was still trying to figure it out because I seen everything in the car. I was like, you ever heard of these guys? Like, never even heard of them. But again, I want to say that's the disconnect within our sport between sprints and distances, and we got to fix that because we separated ourselves so much to where we don't even know, like this whole track meet is going on. So here's what's going on, people. Trials I just want to make sure I get them
Trials
right.
of
Yep.
Miles.
Trials of Miles Racing. Okay, so apparently they've had the New York City lights every year in May for the last 3 years, and it's a big deal, especially for high school runners. So what caught my attention was when I reposted it, they had $8,000 for 800 meters. I was like, what the hell? $8,000 for 800 meters. So that's what they reached back out to me like, hey, we want to add in some sprints. So what do you think about it? So I was like, I'm down for it. I'm down to help push it down, promote it. So I'm gonna let y'all know who's in it so far. The 200-meter people that are coming, and then I'm gonna explain to y'all what we're doing with this 100 and his prize money and all the rest. So as of right now, here is, and I'm actually liking this 200-meter field as it stands. So the girls' high school 200, here's who I have in the race tape showcase, okay, as of now. Brianna Shelby, who is the indoor 60-meter dash champion, New Balance champion, 23.7 indoors, because it's high school and pros, all right, people. Madison White, who went 23.08, she's running. Elise Cooper went 23.4, she's confirmed for me. Avery Lewis, she's the indoor long jump national champion, and New Balance, she went 23.7. She's confirmed for me. My high school, the standout I have in high school that's confirmed is Xavier Donaldson, 2107. He's confirmed. Still getting some confirmations in that 200 for high school because if y'all look at the calendar, it's like right the same week of a lot of people's graduation. So that's been the tough part of what, filling these lanes or whatever. The men's 200 though. Check this out. The men's 200. Guys, open 200, right? We paying, $3,000. Micah Harris, he's told me, I'm coming. I'm racing it.
Kid from Texas?
Makai. I can't say the name. No, Makai.
No, that's the kid. No, he's on Makai Harris.
Yeah.
The kid from Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
20.09.
Yeah, the Texas kid.
Mm-hmm. Cravon's coming.
Okay.
20.16, but Cravon also was the one who just beat Norman out there last weekend, in case y'all didn't know who that was. He was the one.
We all knew who it was. Make sure you invite the guys that beat Marvin.
I'm just saying,
make sure we mention the guys who beat Marvin.
Low blow, being disrespectful. Now you being disrespectful. That's a low blow, all right? Also, the Italian national champ, I cannot say his name, but I'm gonna try. Diego Perrassi, he's flying over, and he's running. Of course, he's a 20.5 guy. Eric Harrison, 20.1 guy, he's coming. He's coming over around 200.
What school did he go to, Colin?
Who?
Eric Harrison.
I don't know.
20.18. He's a 20.1 guy.
I don't know what school he went to.
Yeah. Well, we'll soon find out. I don't have information. And your boy, Coach Kobe, reached out. Kobe reached out. He wants to run.
The kid from Colorado?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We put him in 200. I mean, he's a 20.5 guy trying to go up against 20.1 guys and 19 guys. But hey, if you want to get in it, there's nothing, hey, why not? So I would love to see that. Back on topic though.
Mondo can beat me in pretty much everything.
I would love
there's
to
not
with a handicap though. Like Mondo got to wear a patch over his left eye type shit. Like, and he got to tape up 3 fingers and only have 1 finger open.
and he has to wear a 50-pound vest. Like we're not even close to being in the same strap. Especially now, since I haven't vaulted since 2019. Oh yeah, no, it's not even gonna be close. That would be laughable.
Is that something? Hey, Colin, quick question, Colin. Is that something that you just don't forget? You just don't like if you went out there and got in them and just went down the runway. There's certain things that still.
I would say I could still vault 14 feet, right? Like if I have my spikes in my closet. I keep my spikes on me at all times. Like I could run. I could definitely do 14 feet probably from a 6-step still. Because I'm still in relatively good shape. Like I just actually lost a bunch of weight recently. So like I still work out, I still lift, but I ain't PRing or nothing. I can tell you that.
Right.
14 feet in meters? I can't. I forget. I used to remember all. I used to only know my stuff in meters. I forget.
I definitely know none of that. The women's 200. We actually put a women's 200 in, which also has a prize fee of, probably $3,000. One of the issues that we're having at this track meet is the timing. Meaning you got high school graduations going on, and you also got Bermuda is in like 2 days, and then you got the meet in Japan. So like a lot of the agents I reached out to, they was like, damn, Ray, my people already confirmed for this meet, that meet. And I was like, well, I just got on board yesterday. So 200 meter, I still have not filled that for women and for men. So what we also did was when I talked to, the guys out there, I say, listen, because it actually can count and it's a bronze level meet, let's throw in an exhibition 100. So we talked, we got together, and then the next one is like, Ray, let's do it. So what I'm hoping to happen is I'm hoping that everybody that I got in the 200, which is all the names I called out, they're gonna do the 100 first, which will be soon as we start. And the reason why, I'm pretty much convinced them to do it is because that track is fast. I don't give a damn if it's a high school meet that's going on or what. Icon Stadium gonna give you everything you want, baby. I'm telling you now, it's gonna give you everything you want. So when you got those type of athletes coming, I was like, hey, look, I know it's a distance meet or whatever, but let's talk, let's think about 100. So right now we're having an exhibition 100 to where I really think that 100, especially with Kobe being in it and everybody else, and then you got what's his name coming off his 9.9. I want to see them do the same thing at New York. So the New York meet, it also will be streamed live on City is Mad, their YouTube channel. They will stream the entire thing. I will get a microphone and talk crazy. I asked, because Klein, shout out to Kyle from City is Mad. I think he was being funny because he was like, Ray, you gonna commentate the 10,000 too? I will. You think I won't? I will commentate the hell out of a 10,000 meter race and make it exciting, okay? I will commentate the hell out of it, so I hope they really let me. So, yeah, right now, I'm actually looking forward to this meet. I'm looking forward to being a part of what they're doing going forward, and we're going to continue to try and merge the two. So it's not just mid-distance and distance anymore, so that you can have, 100, 200. Now, we're not trying to just go full-blown track meet now. We're not going to folks like, man, you put the hurdles? No. Man, you going to have to, no, okay? Sprint series is exactly that. 100, 200, nothing else, okay? We're just trying to start somewhere so that we can get the ball rolling going forward. So first of all, I need all of y'all to do is make sure that you are following Trials for Miles. Please go do that. Please go do that right now. If you aren't already, you should have been. Definitely go follow City is Mad. I don't know why you're not following them. If you ain't following them, you definitely follow City is Mad because I just love their look, if I can call it that. Everything City is Mad put out, it's like beautiful. Like whoever does all they posters and shit like that, like they great job. So they will be actually streaming the entire meet. We are hoping that Colin is free so that he can be down there for that as well, along with Coach. We're hoping that Coach is free so that he can be there as well, so that we could actually give y'all a I don't want to call it a Raes Take show at all because we'd all be there, enjoying it, but being able to have all of us there to at least give some type of a on the track post-race show with the athletes, I think that'll be something beautiful, and we're gonna keep discussing that. But yeah, that meet is on May 19th. If you're in the New York City area, come on down, drive down. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun because I'm going to make sure that it's going to be fun. Point blank, period. So yeah, we got that going on. Which coincidentally is why I was trying to push for that race so much because we already had a track. We already had a stadium. We had one of the fastest stadiums that they could do a mono against. What better place to have a one-on-one match between Jacob and Kerley than at Icon Stadium in New York City? That is prize money type stuff. So what's pushed for it so much. But yeah, that's what's going on. Y'all, Colin, I appreciate you for bringing that up. Yeah. Race Take Sprint Showcase, New York City. We will be there. It's going down.
Nice.
Anything y'all want to add?
No, I think it's cool. Being able to get that going, and I'm hoping I'll be able to be there with my regular job. I got to see what's going on if we still playing, but yeah, it should be pretty cool. Awesome experience.
Mm-hmm. Also, if any of y'all who are watching this show, if you want to participate in this, raistake@gmail.com. Send us your information, send us your times, and we will see what's going on with that. And then you can also go to the actual meet website for Trials of Miles, and you can register. But I'm telling y'all, it's easier if you just email me directly, because then it'll come straight to me, and then I can decide whether or not it's gonna work. The date is May 19th. It's a Friday night, New York City.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. It's going down at the track meet, but if I'm in New York and then I get on the plane that next morning and fly to Bermuda. So I'll be in New York for that meet, and then I'm flying to Bermuda that Saturday morning for the Bermuda meet on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So it's gonna be a pretty cool track and field weekend for me.
Wait, didn't you go out there last time?
I went to Puerto Rico last time.
Okay.
Right. I didn't do Bermuda because before I got ready to go to Bermuda, I checked that weather. Yeah. What I'm gonna do in New York. I checked that weather. Look here. I'm not trying to see a million Earnhardt, okay? I'm still superstitious. I don't really want to go to Bermuda no way. That damn triangle stuff, I believe in it, right? So I'm gonna check from New York. And if it do anything in the sky, in the clouds, I ain't going. Hell no, I ain't going. It'll be just my luck. It'll be just my luck. The time I go to the Bermuda Triangle is when the whole million Earnhardt shit happened again. We didn't see you right. He went to Bermuda, no came back. I don't want to go, man. I don't want to go. But anyway, y'all, we're going to make sure we keep giving y'all all the information on that leading up to that. I'm working very diligently on that track meet to hopefully bring in some different sponsors. I've talked to a couple of different companies that I'm actually partnering with about doing some extra stuff there. So it's a good opportunity for the track and field world if we could get somehow, if we could convince like a football player of some sort to want to come out and do an exhibition race. That would be beautiful, Tyreek Hill, but you won't do it. But, it's just one of those things. If, we have open events like that, like if any football player think they really are that fast, come try and race in high school and probably lose. But, hey, it's out there. It's out there. It's out there. Coach, Colin, didn't much go on in track and field this past weekend outside of what we talked about, and not a whole lot of controversy either. So, ain't much more to discuss. But is there anything that y'all want to talk about that y'all feel like I may have missed?
Nothing I can think of. Not too much, at least.
Coach, you want to talk about this right here?
Yo, no comment. Nah, I want to give a shout out to Grand Canyon. I saw what they did this week. They broke their school record in the 4x1. If this is the same person that's in the chat, Aaron Brown set the school record in the 400. I like to give a little shout out to the collegians that went out there and drop times, man. LSU ran 38.3, which we should be surprised.
38.3 moving.
But the surprise is, if I'm not mistaken, that Brandon Hickling, that's the kid from A&T, right?
I think so. Yeah.
He's a whole different animal in comparison to what he was looking like last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the year before that. This man's popping off 38.3 relay teams. He was never fast enough to make the A&T team. I watched him run 10.5 with, I think he had a dislocated wrist or something like that. He literally did a start from a 3-point and ran like 10.5 back in the spot. But, he was inconsistent with the long jump and something. So one year he'll make it, next year he won't, whatever. But for them to do what they did, I thought that was pretty dope. LSU, man, I ain't never seen LSU women's 4x1 struggle like this. This is unique territory. What happened on what other meets went down? I know the Michael Johnson meet on the collegiate side was pretty good. Yeah, those are the two things that stand out, man. I like to really give credit to Grand Canyon though, because I know the coach. I remember when they was in D2, we was in D2 together, and the coaches was always respectful. And that transition from D2 to D1 was hard the first 4 years, but now that they up there, they really is doing a fantastic job with a bunch of guys who may have flown under the radar, but they're developing them and they're doing well, man. Shout out to Texas State too, man. Texas State ran 303. Obviously they ran 39 point. Alabama State ran 39-27. Shout out to my guy Maury and Coach Bean down at Alabama State doing some really, really good things. The Nebraska kid ran like 1340 something, 43 or something like that over a very good competitive field down in Waco. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. I just want to give them their props, man.
I just got a good email in right now from the show. I'm gonna read it. I'm not gonna give it disclose, but we appreciate y'all. Hi Ray, I've been thinking about ways to assist athletes. How can someone contribute to prize money? I have an accounting firm and looking to contribute back into the sport of track as a former University of sprinter. Do the following ways. I also would like to meet with you to pick your brain about. Okay, that's different stuff. Shout out to people like that. That's what Raes is all about. Man, watching the show. Man, say, look, how can I help? How can I be a part? How can I do my part? We appreciate you, sir, for that email. Like, I just got this literally right now on the show, y'all, and he's watching. I'm not gonna put his information like that, but it's people like this that we need to make the sport grow. Because if the money is out there, people just gotta know that we need it. Like that's all it is. It's like that's how the whole Fred thing happened. You can stand to it like, hey, well, shit, if y'all gonna make it happen, I might know a way to make the money pop up. People just gotta know what we're trying to do. And I think as long as I call us the small people, like us, like me, like Colin, like Coach, like Anson, like Pete, as long as we keep picking at these people like a bad scale, the rest of the world will eventually see what we're doing, and we just gotta keep doing what we're doing, and the gap will be bridged. I truly believe that will happen. The people that's outside of us are comfortable where they're at. And I think that's one reason why the sport isn't moving forward, but we are making enough noise to where other people are having to take notice. So I congratulate both of you guys and Anson, who I know over there gonna wake up and watch it, to continue to do, and T, to continue to do what we're doing, because even in our eyes, what we're doing is nothing. But as we all can attest to when we go to track meet, this shit we doing ain't nothing no more.
Right.
So let's just keep at it. Let's keep at it. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much more, man. Ain't much more we can talk about. I told y'all this been the worst show of my life. My mama told me I was captain. And when your mama tell you captain, it's time to go. It's over with at that point.
It's tough. It gets tough after that.
Yeah, it get a little tough. You can't. I'm actually gonna clip that part out for y'all. I know it's all everybody gonna want to see. Ray was capping so hard, even his mama had to tell him stop. Guess what? I don't even think she's right. How about that? Love you, mama. Love you. Wait, I take it back. I lied. I went a little too out there. I pull it back because I still get beat. I didn't even say that. Hey, y'all got anything else when I let y'all go?
Nah, nothing else. I'm about to go to the grocery store. I got to pick up some stuff to make dinner. And it was a nice day to get a win in our arguments today. Good job, Coach. It was fantastic. Chat held up its end of the bargain. It was a successful day for us. So Great afternoon. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, yo. Shout out to the chat for being supportive and
Don't worry about all that. I don't know what happened. I didn't kick them off or nothing like that. I guess it's the stream. I don't know what happened. You know, it's technology. And I don't know. I was just sitting here and all of a sudden they was gone. I don't know what happened. So we just go. I'm pretty sure they want to tell all y'all bye. I'm pretty sure that was gonna happen. They wanted to tell y'all bye. So I tell y'all for them because somehow the circuit breaker went out. I don't know what happened, but Colin says he love y'all and bye. And Coach says he love y'all and bye. And my phone went off. Hold on. Ray, you were secretly right the whole time. See, that's why I like Colin and Coach. You know, they just text me. They say, so hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see. We'll see y'all. Hey, we out of here.